Hello, land investors and outdoor enthusiasts. This is Josh from US Rec Land. We're just bringing you another property here. As always, please subscribe to our website, usrecland.com. That way you'll be abreast of any discounts, bundle deals, packages, waived fees, any specials we have going on, flash sales. And then also, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and click the notification bell. That way you're the first to know about new video review listings just like this one, hot off the presses. All right, let's get started for you. This one's in Jackson County, Florida. We're actually in Alford, Florida, and it's actually about 40% of the way between Alford and Fountain, Florida, for those of you that are in the area. This property is 1.21 acres. And this is in a hot market as well. So this is, as always, this checks the boxes. It's a residential zone, which we'll get to, but it's also in a hot market for buy and hold investors with development and urban sprawl. So if that's something you're looking at, great. There's no HOA fees or anything. You don't have to worry about the HOA telling you what you can do with your property beyond zoning. And we'll get into it. So here's the basics. Here's your parcel number for those that will need to contact the county. For specific questions, please do so. We assume that you've completed your due diligence when you reach out to us to move forward to purchase. 1.21 acres. Here are your Google Maps, satellite, and Earth XY coordinates for a virtual review. And feel free to use them as driving directions if you want to do a drive-by. And again, Jackson County, Alford. Zoning is residential. So yes to modular and site-built homes. They do have a minimum of 1,000 square feet. So that's pretty easily achievable, no big deal, but no mobile homes, no RVs. Beyond that, you'll need to contact Jackson County. So if you have any creative or custom ideas for what you'd like to do in terms of what you want to build or how you want to use the property, we highly recommend calling the county. That way you can get it from the horse's mouth and get a name and a number and a contact of the person that advised you. That way you can hold them accountable for their information. Always a good idea, even beyond land, by the way. This is actually not in a flood zone, but it does have a partial wetland at the back. There's a small area, and I'll show you that when we get on the map, just a small area in the back. So you would still be able to build somewhere in the middle off of the road a little bit. A normal build site usually has, X amount of frontage where you're not building at the back boundary of a lot anyway. So that partial wetland is actually at the back boundary. Just a little bit of the back boundary going into the other adjacent property to the back. And we'll look at that a little bit. All right, so here's the property. Let's let this load. So you can see it's a nice big lot, 1.21 acres. And that wetland it's almost like right here. It almost like just kind of cuts off that extra area to make a nice, neat trapezoid lot, actually. So that little extra here, 1.21 acres, that's where your wetland is. So like I said, here's the road, plenty of frontage, boundaries to build here. And also too, if you put something that's raised 2 or 3 feet off the ground, you're going to be fine. You could probably build back there, but that's up to you, how creative you want to get with the property and how much work and effort you want to put in to develop. And you can see it's already subdivided and platted out. So again, we try to check as many boxes for advantages to the property for folks that want to buy. That way, if they change their mind, they don't want to build on it 5, 7, 10 years from now, they can still hopefully sell it. And it was just ultimately used as a buy and hold investment. So that way, there's always an exit plan for you. That's the way we buy, and you benefit from that. So here's the lot. And again, you can see they've already outlined everything, plat maps, roads, and divided out. Here's the property right here. So it's kind of cool. There's this road that goes all the way around, and you've got the allotments that you can't really see on this map, but this little loop comes in here. So it's a nice little kind of hidden gem right there inside that little loop. And then you come back out if you want to go to town. But you got Ollie's Restaurant, and we'll look at that on the Google Earth. But here's the lot. So 231, quick access to the highway. This actually goes south to the coast because you're not too far from the coast. So beaches and things are, that's a day trip for sure, half a day trip. Definitely, I would recommend doing that if you like the beach. Okay, and there's a higher aerial, just to give you an idea. So I know some folks might be in Alabama or Georgia, just to give you an idea. There's Valdosta, Dothan, and you can't quite see it. Mobile's over here, Pensacola, but here's Tallahassee. Here's the spot, Chipley. So that's 231 south of Panama City. You can go east and hit Destin, Fort Walton, Miramar Beach. Down here is the Air Force Base, but lots of different parks and things to see. Let's take a look at our satellite here. And we'll put this back. There we go. All right, so here's the spot. And again, it's kind of a trapezoid right there. You can almost see it right here. No other houses around, so you've got privacy, perfect little lot to camp and just use as a recreation property until you build on it. Let's back out. You can see, so there's a house, so you do have neighbors in the event of absolute emergency. You're not completely isolated, but there's some folks in the area. Let's back out some more. And you can just kind of see the layout of the streets. So there's always restaurant reservations requested. They must stay busy. There's the place. Campus Lake in the hills, right there. English Mastiffs, must be a dog breeder. There's 231 right over here. Here's the property, so maintain your azimuth here. Okay. That. Pull this up for you. The trading post, it looks like it's okay, it's a bar. Yeah. Ron Glades, it's closed. But you got the lake here, so if you wanted to go fishing, if it's not a private lake. Bill Irons, Hunting Preserve. Midget's Lounge, there you go. And so let's pull out here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so you can see this is fairly rural, but you've got some stuff in the area. Country Candy Store, there you go. Gilbert's Catfish Pond here. And let's go to the south. Pine Lake RV Park, Iron Goat Guns, the Florida Trail Scott Road trailhead right there. North Florida Motorplex. And Gatorland Canine Malinois. That's Malinois dogs for training and security dogs. And oh, sorry, I always click on the map. I apologize. Bucks Piggly Wiggly Express. And here's Fountain. So we've gone south. There's a Dollar General here in Fountain for you. And Augie's World Campground and RV Park. So just trying to give you an idea. Let's back out. Go back to our pin. Right here's our property. And see if you've got, oh, again, I did it. Let's see what's to the north for you. Let it load up. There's a Dollar General here in Alford. Love's Travel Stop. Charlo's Country Living. Mariana Rest Area. This is Route 10 that's intersecting up here. All right. And there's our location right here. Let's back out. So this is the Apalachicola River, I believe. And then there's 231 going to the coast. Tyndall Air Force Base, Panama City Beach, Mexico Beach, Rosemary, Destin, Miramar, Fort Walton's here as well. So if you wanted to go to the beach for the day, Navarre and Pensacola, that's a little bit further drive, obviously. But a lot of conservancies, parks, etc. Other things available for you for activities back here. So there you go. Just want to give you the, so you're definitely up in the Panhandle, Florida. And then this is Alabama and Georgia. There's the, I think that's the line there. Yeah. Alabama, Georgia. There's Mobile. So that not too terribly far. Might be a day trip if you want to go shopping, gambling. for the day, for the evening, for the weekend, for the hotel, not too far from your property. So again, this property, it's in Jackson County, Florida. We're asking $7,500 for it. It does have a wetland at the back, but just this area right here, you could almost just kind of cut that off. So it's a nice trapezoid. That extra little point there, that's kind of the area where the wetland is. So plenty buildable for your project. But again, it's in a hot market. You could just buy and hold this lot that's already platted out and subdivided, as you can see, by the county. But you can build on it if you want to put a residential home, or I believe manufactured home, modular and site-built homes are allowed. So, and 1.21 acres in Alford, Florida. Give us a call if you have any questions or you're interested in this property. It's 330-615-2999. Feel free to go to our website and check it out. Please subscribe, usrecland.com, usrecland.com. And then also please subscribe to the YouTube channel and click the notification bell so you are the first to receive new video listings for new property just like this one. Happy land hunting, guys and gals.